Ruby is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Jordan. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Ruby, how long has it been since you heard from Jordan?
Hi, it's been 9 days.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How many times have you tried to reach out to him?
So I did a double text and I sent one Instagram reel.
Okay.
Yeah, that last text was 2 days ago, so.
You didn't make the reel.
No, I just sent like a Top Gun, reel, like a jet reel. So I said still feeling the need for speed. So
Whoa. Yeah. I'm sure that's an inside joke somewhere. So
Questions.
Why don't you tell us about your date, Ruby?
Yeah, it was an incredible date. We went to an aviation museum.
Wow.
And big Top Gun fan. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was my idea. And he even did that quote. He said, I feel the need for speed in front of me with the jet. And it felt perfect.
It's like the fantasy.
Yeah, it was kind of my dream day, honestly. We grabbed burgers after 2, and then we talked about our childhoods for 2 hours maybe. And he told me about how he built model planes with his grandpa. I guess I'm confused why, I don't know why he's not talking, texting me, but we also kissed in the parking lot, and he really kissed me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a good kiss, but you don't know why he's ghosting you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Why would you kiss me and start to ghost me? It doesn't make sense to me.
Is there anything you can think of that would be something that happened on the date that was awkward?
I don't know. Maybe I talked about my hedgehog that passed away during COVID.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I showed him a picture, right? It's the urn of my hedgehog. She's a little tiny pig, a tiny and pink. Or maybe I asked too many questions about his grandpa. I don't know. I was just curious. I didn't mean to make it therapy or anything.
Why do you think the hedgehog would be a reason he wouldn't call you back?
I just felt pretty emotional when I showed it to him. I started to cry because it really was she was really a good emotional support for me, system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe this was a him thing. You know how some people get really overwhelmed by other people's emotions? And if you're somebody that can't really carry your emotions well, or it's too much, I don't know. Maybe he really liked you, but then was I don't know how to express myself.
I hope he's in an he got into an accident. He's in the hospital,
Ruby.
He's doing okay. He just had a really good reason. I get where you're going with that.
Maybe he is. I don't know. Oh, man.
All right. And if you're just joining us, Ruby is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by Jordan. So we're about to call Jordan and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, Ruby, why don't you break down your situation again for us real quick?
Hi, yeah. So I went on an amazing day, and it's been 9 days since he hasn't texted me back. And we went to an aviation museum. We had a great time. He kissed me really hard. And I think I overshared about Bubbles, my hedgehog, who passed away. And maybe I scared him by having big emotions. I'm not sure. I think he might be in the hospital or an accident because honestly, he really led me on.
Okay, well,
I hope not.
Are you ready for us to call him?
No, but I guess we have to do it.
All right, Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jordan, please?
Speaking. Who's this?
Hey, Jordan, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Jordan. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what is? How many people? What is this?
It's a party,
Yeah,
man.
there's 3 people on the phone. It's a radio show called The Jubal Show. Have you ever listened to us?
I think I have, actually. I just don't know why you're calling me now.
Well, we're calling you because we do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up. And what that is if you go on a date with somebody and then end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you.
Oh, no. Okay. It's Ruby, isn't it?
Yes, it is Ruby. Congratulations. Do you mind telling us why you're ghosting her?
I don't know. We had one nice date, but it got a little weird.
What happened?
The date was awesome, actually, but Ruby's awesome. She's smart, funny, definitely interesting. But then she told me about her dead hedgehog within 20 minutes of meeting me and cried, like real tears.
Right. Yeah, we talked to her about your date. She did tell us that part. She thought that might be one of the reasons.
We found that kind of hard to believe because it just feels a little bit, harsh.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't want it to be a big thing, but she kind of made it a big thing. Like, I mean, she really cried.
Did you comfort her?
I mean, I tried, but it was just a little overwhelming for me. So we finished out the date, and that just seemed like enough for me. It just a sign that might not be the best to come.
The hedgehog thing, that's it?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's not even just that. She also, at one point, showed me this little picture on her keychain of an urn for the hedgehog. It was really a lot with the hedgehog.
Okay, so there's a lot of hedgehog.
Memorial for hedgehog. It was a lot of hedgehog. A lot of tears and a lot of hedgehog.
All right, well, thank you for telling us why you're ghosting her. Now, Jordan, I'll let you know that Ruby is on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Hi, Jordan. It's Ruby. How are you doing?
Hey, Ruby.
You've been ghosting me, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, you've been listening in, so I guess you just heard that.
Wow. You are a jerk, and you're ghosting me because of Bubbles. You seem to run away from commitment or any issues that require depth. It seems. Yeah, it's like you never had a pet, or you've never felt deep emotion for something, for anybody.
Okay, I mean, hold on. This is a lot. This is what I mean. This is a lot. This was the first date, and it's not even because of Bubbles. It's because you told me about Bubbles being dead within 20 minutes of meeting me, and then you cried about it for another 20 minutes, and then it's like you wanted me to cry too. It's just, I mean, come on. It's a lot on date one.
So, okay, I'm so sorry for having a heart. I guess we should have talked about something more superficial like crypto or sports injuries, I guess. I really thought you were someone else, but it seems like you're showing me that you really are just shallow.
I mean, you kind of should be a little lighter on the first meet.
I mean, we're dating. The point of dating is marriage, right? So we're supposed to dive in pretty deep.
Not in 20 minutes of meeting someone. And then that has me thinking, well, how much deeper is it going to go if she's crying about a hedgehog this soon?
You're counting the time when you meet someone on a date. There's a timer, 20 minutes. That's when she cried. Oh, yeah, by the way, why did you kiss me after? Why did you leave me on like that, huh?
I mean, I guess I just kind of felt bad. You've been mourning this hedgehog for years, and I just felt
my
bad.
God. You were my first kiss.
Whoa, ever?
Yeah, that was my first kiss, Jordan.
Oh.
I can't believe you ruined my dream of my first kiss that was supposed to be with my soulmate or something, but you did it because of my pet that died.
I didn't know that. I mean, I would have guessed the first kiss would have been a hedgehog, honestly.
Oh.
I just can't believe you did that.
Oh, it's okay. It's all, we all go through things. It gets better. You'll be fine. I didn't know it was your first kiss, and I am sorry I ruined that moment for you.
You just don't ever do that to a girl again.
But Ruby, think about it like this. How many people actually end up with the person that they kiss for the first time? Their very first kiss? Who's with that person?
I just wanted mine to be special. I've been waiting for years for this moment, I'm 23.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I thought that you've had boyfriends before.
Yeah, well, I may have cuddled with them, but I've never kissed them.
Well, we talked a little about this. I thought it was more than just cuddling.
I slept with 6 people, but I've never kissed them.
Whoa.
Oh.
Why not?
Because I was trying to save it for my soulmate. And Jordan kissed me, so now I really have to rethink my life, honestly.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe you should have started with the kiss and then saved the other stuff for the soulmate.
That's one way to do it. Yeah.
Well, that's your opinion, but you really ruined my kiss. So, off, Jordan.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
First people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but, you know.
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man.
Is everyone lying to me about who they are?
I felt such desperation. I felt it was what I had to do.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time, and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, it's second date update. Teresa met a guy at a bar. They made out, and they exchanged numbers, and he just hadn't called her back, and she wants to know why. There's not much more to read into it, really, because you guys just made out at the bar, right?
But we exchanged numbers too.
Right. I got that.
Did he give you any indication that he wanted to see you again besides taking your number?
Yeah, I mean, well, he was the one who asked, I think.
I'm calling him right now.
I do.
Hello, it's Rich.
Hey, Rich, how are you, man? This is Jubal calling from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay, hey, how you doing?
Good, man. We do a segment called Second Date Update where...
Yeah, I've heard that.
You have heard it. Okay, so you met a girl named Teresa at a bar and made out with her, and she's curious as to why you haven't called her back.
Oh, okay, wow.
Do you remember, first of all, do you remember Teresa?
Yeah, but I will say, if you would have met Teresa, you would remember her too.
Really?
Oh. Why is that?
well, first of all, she's hot. She's really, I mean...
It sounded very creepy the way you said that
Yeah,
she's hot.
really. If she's so gorgeous, why wouldn't you call her back, dude? She was obviously into you.
Well, she kept talking about having kids. She was saying she was just really in a great mood and saying how she wanted to have like 4 kids.
Yeah,
and
but...
have this life of like 4 kids.
So you guys were drunk, and you're at the bar partying. She's talking about kids for whatever reason.
how did that affect you so bad that you didn't want to call her back?
All right, between you, me, and the airwaves, she just turned 30.
All right.
I'm 37, okay? I know lots of female friends and associates who have turned 30,
You're
and
going to do this, aren't you?
I don't think it's fair, man. Biology's a mean, thing.
Such an ass.
Hey, I think I want to have kids, but not with somebody I just met in the bar, and she wants to put 4 on my checkbook. Let's like maybe date.
Rich,
Oh my God,
Rich. But check, okay.
Did she look you in your eyes and say, I want to make a baby tonight?
With you, Rich.
No, she didn't. She didn't.
You're proving my stereotype correct that 37-year-old men who have never been married usually have some sort of commitment issue.
Yeah, I'm not saying, hey, if you're over 35 and single, something's broken about you.
Right.
I'm saying that for guys, too. I'll admit it.
That's good that you're willing to admit that, but why, if you guys just exchanged numbers, why are you thinking so far ahead?
Yeah, dude.
I've kind of seen the scenario play out, and sometimes it's just better if you see, like, the train wreck ahead of you to maybe sidestep it before, it's better for her, too. Like, right. I thought, believe me, if she hadn't said that, I would have called her immediately.
Teresa's on the phone, by the way, Rich. Teresa,
hey, Rich.
How do you feel about what you just heard from Rich?
Well, I was drunk, and all of my friends are having babies, so it's just like, babies are awesome. People say that.
Teresa, do you feel like your eggs are drying up and that you need to get to it quickly?
No, please.
That's how Brooke feels.
No, that's how Rich feels that every woman over 30 is. Like, it's ridiculous.
I have plenty of friends his age that, date like 22-year-olds for a variety of reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
One of them being like, oh, they're not baby crazed or whatever.
Right.
And they're also whatever.
Teresa, you're not looking to have a baby tomorrow.
No. I mean, it's biologically impossible, but also, I don't even know them.
All right, you guys, we will offer you a second date. The show will pay for you guys to go out again if you'd like to. I kind of want you to because I think that you didn't go out at all in the first place. You just met at a bar and made out. But I want you to go out and maybe try to actually get to know each other.
Are you giving stable dating advice, Jubal?
Oh, I should not do that. What I meant was I want you guys to go out, have a one-night stand, and then accidentally get pregnant. Either way, we'll pay for you guys to go out again if you'd like to.
I would totally be up for it, if nothing else, just to maybe have a laugh. And, I had loved hanging out with her. That was the one thing, and I was just, I was drunk. And
Rich, you said yes.
Teresa, do you want to go out with Rich again?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll have a good time.
Just make out. We can't make babies for making out.
Just make out. And Rich, please don't ever whisper, we'll have a good time. That's very scary.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Ariel is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Brandon. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Ariel, how long has it been since you heard from Brandon?
I haven't heard from him since we went on our date.
Okay. How long ago was that?
It was about a week and a half ago.
Ooh. Okay. That's a good amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't want to freak out. Like, if it was just a few days, I could see maybe maybe he camped. Maybe he doesn't have reception, whatever. But, I give it a good week and I haven't heard anything. First, I'm just, I'm kind of bummed out, but then I'm kind of mad.
Well, understandably, getting ghosted sucks. How did everything go on the date?
Okay, well, it started so good. Rooftop bar, city skyline, soft lighting, gorgeous, and the guy from Hinge who actually looks better in person, which never happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine a scenario where I get ghosted. That doesn't happen to me. So, I don't know. I feel like I gave off the vibes that I was totally into him.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad thing if you were.
Well, I was. I mean, like I said, he looked even better than his picture. He showed up in this like a tan jacket and a tucked-in T-shirt. It was like he was auditioning for a J. Crew ad, but didn't even know it. You know, I'm like, he's humble, but he's also hot.
Okay. What did you guys do for your date? Let's talk about that.
Okay, so it was at this rooftop place. Like I said, it was a tapas joint. So we had, really bougie food, which I tend to really enjoy on a date. We had like this grilled octopus dish and these shishito peppers, truffle fries. I personally was already, like, as much as I was enjoying the dinner, I was already trying to figure out what I was going to be ordering at brunch the next morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how well it was going.
Did he know that he might have had that green light?
Well, we really never got around to it because, okay, here's what happened that was totally weird. Mid-bite, he starts chewing, like, loud. Like, it sounded like a full mouth percussion section. Like, someone was stepping on bubble wrap in stereo. Have you ever experienced that? Like, have you ever heard somebody chew like that? It is so bizarre to me.
Girl, your descriptions are wild.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel like I'm there.
I've never heard anybody chew quite like you described it, but that sounds very loud.
Well, then you've never been on a date with Brandon because I felt like I just had to be honest with him. I leaned in and I was like, you are chomping like you're at the zoo, right? And, I laughed. I was trying to show that I was being playful. And he laughed also, but it was, it sounded kind of forced. It was that kind of like, like, I don't know. It seemed like it didn't land or something, which was bizarre because I know I'm very funny. And then the rest of the night was like weirdly quiet.
Wait,
like,
so you told him that he chomps like he's at the zoo?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was that or I was going to have to leave. It was that extreme. So he did stop chewing loudly, but like the entire vibe also stopped. You know what I mean? Like, at what cost? At what cost did he start chewing better? So at the end of the night, we went our separate ways, and I texted him later, and I said, like, oh, I wish the night didn't have to end, which to me is I'm clearly shooting my shot. I'm, like, showing that I'm interested. I'm showing that, like, this night could have gone on longer as far as I'm concerned, and nothing. I didn't even get a response to that.
Okay. Well, what do you think happened?
I don't know. People don't just disappear on me like that, like, especially after I make it clear that I am open, that I am curious, that I want them. And I really thought from all of the conversation we'd had prior to going on our date, like, I thought he could handle a confident woman who tells it like it is. And I guess he couldn't, but I know that it is not my fault. He chews like a wildebeest. And if I am the first person who's pointed that out to him, then I've done a public service, like, truly.
Okay, well.
I mean, that could be why. Let's be honest.
We'll check it out for you, though. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date if you still want one, all right?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. We'll get your first date follow-up next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts are out there. But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it, and
we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas, and then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
You'll also hear stories from industry legends and hip-hop pioneers like Fab Five Freddy.
I directed one of Nas's early videos.
Which one?
One Love.
Wow.
Yes. I literally filmed in his apartment in Queensbridge.
Wow,
His moms was still up in that apartment. Nas was just beginning to take off. His pops used to live near me in Harlem. His dad introduced him to a whole lot of, conscious stuff, and he made a young prodigy.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
We're in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Ariel is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Brandon, so we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, Ariel, why don't you break down your date for us again real quick?
All right, I met up with this guy, Brandon, who I had met on Hinge. He was even cuter in person. We went to this super bougie, adorable rooftop date. I thought it was great. I was showing him I was interested, but then he started chewing so obnoxiously. I told him that he was chewing like an animal, but in a cute way.
Just
and
casually.
He totally shut down on me. And at the end of the night, I made it really clear to him that I wanted more, and I haven't heard from him since that night.
I mean, that's really nice of you. Like, you were fine with him even after he was chewing like an animal, you know?
Yes, I'm not an unreasonable person. That's what I'm saying. I cannot be the first person who's told him this, or if I am, then he's very welcome, you know?
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for us to call?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Brandon, please?
This is him. That's who's calling?
Yes. What's up, Brandon? How are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Brandon. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
Oh, well, hey.
And
I listen to you guys.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you for listening, Brandon. I appreciate it, man. Have you ever heard a first date follow-up before?
Yes, actually.
Cool. Well, guess what, Brandon? That's why we're calling today. Somebody emailed us about you.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's the segment where if you go on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting.
Yeah, I know the situation.
Okay. Who do you think it is?
Yeah, it's probably Ariel, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Can you tell us why you're ghosting her?
I mean, yeah. And, like I know she's probably waiting standby, but just don't bring her on yet. I just want to explain.
Okay. All right, cool.
Lay it out there for you.
Yeah, why are you ghosting her? She wants to know.
Look, yeah, so she's just gorgeous, no doubt. She's got a body for days, and I couldn't get, but look, I just couldn't get past her, I feel like a douche for saying this, her lashes.
What?
Her eyelashes. She had those, like, spider eyelashes that, like, I swear, every time she blinked, I felt a breeze. Like, I didn't know whether to flirt or duck.
Okay. So she had the not short ones. She had like the as long as they could go ones.
Right. Like she was trying to like fan a flame or something. I don't know. But it wasn't just the lashes, like the whole thing. She was just like fake nails, fake hair, fake lashes. And then she called me out for chewing loudly. Like I can handle like bitchy or fake, you know, but yeah, both is just hard, man. I keep seeing those lashes coming for me like in 3D. It's just a little fake and a little rude. And I was like, okay, well.
That's a wrap for you.
All right. Well, hey, Brandon, thank you for telling us. And you already know that Ariel's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, Ariel.
Hey,
you sound a
Brandon.
little fierce. Hey.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? My lashes?
Well, yeah, and like just the attitude a little bit.
No, I'm sorry. I am not fake. I just take care of myself. I'm sorry. I don't roll out of bed looking like a middle school gym coach like some people do. But I put a lot of effort in when I'm going out on a date. It's a sign of respect to you. It shows that I really want to look nice and impressed.
But like you literally told me how to dress for a date before we even showed up.
Well, somebody clearly needed to. You were wearing brown shoes with black pants in your Hinge photos, Brandon. It was a public service, in my opinion.
Well, didn't you say that he was dressed nice on your date, Ariel?
Yeah, because I told him what to wear.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I wanted to dress nice, and you know, if you were giving me advice, yeah, sure. But then, like, you said I belonged in a zoo on the date.
No, I said that you were chomping like you were in a zoo. I didn't say you belonged in one. I was trying to get you out of the zoo, dude.
Okay. At least my lashes aren't blowing people away every time I blink.
Oh, okay. So what you're telling me right now, what this is clearly proving to me is that you're just upset and you're intimidated because you have never dated someone like me before. I'm confident. I'm honest. I told you the truth. And yeah, maybe I'm a lot, but I'm also the most you're ever going to get, dude.
Oh, Brandon, would you like to go on another date with Ariel? We'll pay for it.
She sounds fun.
I mean, I don't know. Like, she doesn't sound like she wants to go on another date with me.
Actually, I think that you're a good guy. I think you're attractive, but not too, like, pretty. I like that you seem kind of trainable, and I think with the right direction, you'd be a great guy.
The right direction.
Trainable?
Yeah, trainable. You obviously listened to what I had to say. If you hadn't listened and just blown off what I said, you wouldn't be this upset right now.
Okay. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't need to be trained.
I would beg to differ because if I am truly the first person who has told you that you sound like a camel eating celery, that means you haven't been on enough dates. And what that is telling me is that you're probably not as desirable as you think you are.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'm as desirable enough to have these negative feedbacks, but you still want to go out with me again. But
yeah, because I can see your potential, and I'm willing to devote the time to developing your potential.
Oh, that's nice.
That's great. I'm glad I have potential. Yeah, I just think I'm gonna find somebody that's just cool with the way that I am, and that's it.
Okay, great. Have fun trying to find another musk oxen to date. I'm sure there's one out there.
A what?
A musk ox who chomps loudly.
Okay.
I failed to convey how effective it was.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. On this season of Drilled, Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You gotta give
Bruce and the guy's credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. If you're craving inspiration, support, and useful tools to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Listen to Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb starting June 10th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
You know how the saying goes, after you just got out of a relationship, you got to jump right back on that horse. Or you got to let the horse jump back on you. However it works, that is what Mark tried to do on his date. He tried to let the horse jump back on him. Right, Mark?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
None of
It
us
means
do.
that you wanted to get back in the dating scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark said that he wants to call this girl named Allison today. Apparently, Mark met her and they went out on a date. Recently, got out of a long relationship. That's what your email said, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about Allison, the girl that you want us to call today.
She works in my building, not in my office, but in my building, and my friends were trying to get me back in the game, and they hooked me up with her. And
So you just work in the big business park. How'd you approach her?
a bunch of people from the building went to lunch together, and she was in that group and sort of hit it off there.
Was it like a setup where your friends were like, okay, we're all going to go to lunch. We're going to invite her.
No, it wasn't set up for me to meet her. She was just there, and I made the move.
All right.
Okay.
And I made my move.
Yeah, nicely done.
So tell us a little bit about your date. What'd you guys do?
We actually went ice skating.
Oh, that's so cute. I always want to do that for a date, and my husband will never take me.
Well, maybe Mark, if this doesn't work out for you, Mark, you can get a date with Brooke, I guess.
Yeah.
So you went ice skating, huh? How'd that go?
It was awesome. I only fell twice, and we hit it off. And we talked about how we both wanted to leave our jobs in the same building.
All right. So you both bonded over the hatred of your job. How did your date end then?
After ice skating, we got some hot chocolate.
Oh, my
and
God, you're adorable.
That was nice. And then I walked her to her car, and we kissed, and it was really nice. It was
you did
like a
kiss.
really nice date. Really good way to get back in it.
You actually kissed, and since then she hasn't called you?
Well, we have plans to go out again on a Saturday the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday rolls around, and she says, oh, can we push it to the next day? I said, okay. And then after that, the next day comes, and she's like, oh, can we push it to next week? And I'm like,
that sucks. So it doesn't feel like she actually is just rescheduling.
Mark, at the beginning of the call, you said you were trying to get back in the saddle. So how long have you been out of it? Like, was your last breakup fairly recent?
It's been a couple months.
Long enough to be over it and be ready to move on.
Yeah.
You weren't talking about your ex the whole time or anything, right?
I specifically avoided that topic.
That's good. A lot of people wouldn't do that. They would have taken her ice skating and be like, oh, man, Jessica used to like ice skating a lot. I miss ice skating with her,
No. I've listened to your second dates a lot, so I know that's the wrong move.
I like the second dates are actually helping people learn how to date. So if everything went right, ice skating was cool, you kissed at the end of the date, why do you think she's blowing you off now?
I've been racking my brains, and I have no idea because it went really well.
Have you run into her in the building?
No, she works in a separate part of the building, so I never really saw her in the first place.
All right. Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Well, I have one more thing, though.
Okay.
It's the texts are really polite, and they're pushing this date that is theoretically going to happen. So it's not like she's, blowing me off. She just politely keeps moving.
So that's why it's so confusing, because it's not just, hey, I can't do it today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, well, we'll call her, get your second date update right after this, all right?
Okay, but there's one more thing I have to tell you.
Of course there is. Man.
What is it, Mark?
I really appreciate you taking my call.
You're welcome. Before I throw it to the song, is there anything else that you want to say before we go?
No, we're good.
All right. I'm going to play a song, come back, and get your second date update. Hang on the phone, all right?
Uh-huh.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings.
Second date update.
All right, Mark is on the phone with us. He emailed us about a girl named Allison. They met through friends at work. They went out ice skating, had some cocoa, kissed at the end of the date. Really nice date. Can't really find a reason why she wouldn't want to go out with him again. And she's been blowing him off, rescheduling in a very nice way. So he's not even really sure if she actually doesn't want to see him again or if for some reason she just really is rescheduling. We're about to call her right now. But Mark, before we get her on the phone, you got out of a long relationship, you told us.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you feel like this girl could be your next girlfriend?
I mean, I wouldn't be pushing it if I didn't think like we had something that could turn into something.
So there's something there then.
Yeah.
And you're ready for another relationship.
I mean,
Yeah, I think not
enough.
really. Well, you know.
Start slow.
Yeah, all right. I was just curious if you really like this girl, like you thought maybe you saw a future with her, or if you just thought that you wanted to go out on another date because.
I mean, I definitely think there's potential there for it to turn into something more. I'm just really curious. I don't get it. I don't get why she keeps putting it off.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then get your second date update, okay?
Cool.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Allison, please?
this is Allison.
Hey, Allison, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The radio show?
Yes. How you doing?
Fine.
I'm calling you actually because you recently went out on a date with a listener of our show.
I did?
Yeah. His name is Mark.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you've been blowing him off for a couple weeks since your date, and he asked us to call and see if we could find out why.
He said I was blowing him off.
Mm-hmm. He said he's been trying to go out with you ever since your date, and you keep, like, postponing it.
Yeah, but I'm not blowing him off.
Okay. Should I tell him that you're actually going to go out with him one of these days then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Well, I mean, it's important, and I want to make sure that, like, I'm totally there for it. So
Okay.
I just needed to have the right time.
So there's something going on with you personally that you just need to wait?
Allison, please don't tell me it's because you need to end another relationship.
No, definitely not. No, I'm single.
Okay. Well, Mark wants to know because that's why he emailed us. Because you know how it is if you go out with someone and they keep, going, oh, hey, I can't go out this week, maybe next week. And then they keep doing that. At a certain point, you feel like they don't like you.
I never meant to do that. Like, that was not my intention at all. No, I just needed more time.
Okay, because he's starting to get that vibe from you that you don't want to go out with him. What can I tell him then?
Can you just tell him that I just needed a couple extra days just to kind of get some things together?
That sounds so sketchy, though, Allison.
But it's not. It really isn't sketchy. I just needed a couple more days. I promise. I really do like him.
Are you just like out of time? Like you don't have enough time in your day, and your job's really demanding, or?
I kind of would rather not tell you guys because I think it might sound crazy, and I would really not want to come off like a crazy person.
That makes me want to know even more what it is, Allison.
Yeah, I'm thinking like you're going to get a boob job or something, and you need to get that finished.
No, not at all. I just feel like this could be the most important second date of my life, and I'd really rather not ruin the surprise.
Whoa, you like him that much?
Wow.
I do. I mean, I've been working on this picture book for him for the last, couple of months, and I just want to make sure that it's perfect, and it's just not ready yet to give to him, and so I'm just trying to finish it.
You say you've been working on a picture book?
Yeah.
Have you
Of
even...
what?
I've been working on collecting some photos of the last, year or so of, I guess, of me liking him and, of our...
Allison, I guess I'm confused.
A year?
You guys went on that one date,
Yeah.
right? Had you known each other beforehand? Because when we talked to him, he says that he knew you worked in the same building and you met, at a lunch.
Well, yeah, in terms of, us dating, but I've known of him for about a year and a half or so. One of my girlfriends at work pointed him out to me, and we were with two totally separate groups, but our eyes met, and I just knew it was perfect. We were going to date.
Oh, God.
All right.
Now, wait, Allison. So I had to wait it out.
So are the pictures, I guess I don't understand exactly what you're building. You said a picture book, But what is a picture book of? Collages or something?
Yeah, like I'm imagining you taking photos of him outside of his house.
That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, just like who we were before we started dating. So, like, I went to his high school and I got his high school yearbook photo.
What?
With that in it. And I recently dyed my hair blonde, so I have, like, the before and after photo. Like, so, like, who we were before we got together.
And
Allison?
you're planning on giving him this on your second date.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I think he'd really appreciate it. I think he'd really love it.
Wait, don't you have girlfriends to tell you that this is like crazy?
This isn't crazy. It's like a book of my feelings and all of what we were before we're going to be together. And it's, like, I know how much he likes blondes, and the fact that I went and dyed my hair blonde, he's just going to appreciate it so much.
Allison, you know what? You're right. Allison.
When we get married, we're going to have this, like, shown at the wedding of, like, what our lives were like before we were together.
Allison, you know what? If somebody had done that for me on a second date, I would think that was so sweet.
You are such a liar.
No. I would think that, it'd be nice if somebody went to all that work for me.
Yeah, see?
No, Allison, no.
I just wanted it to be sweet, like, and that's why I can't see him yet. It's not ready.
All right, Allison. Well, then I will tell him to just hold tight, and you will eventually go out with him. That's the message you want me to pass along?
That's exactly it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Allison, I also need to let you know that Mark is on the other line and just heard that. Mark?
Yeah.
Say hi to Allison.
Oh, my gosh.
Allison? What's going on? You've been collecting pictures of me? Allison?
Mark, it wasn't that you weren't supposed to find out about it this way. Like, I have this beautiful book that I've just been working on, and I just wanted you to see it, and I haven't been blowing you off, I swear.
So you've been working on this since way before we even met?
I mean, yeah, because you were in a relationship, and so I knew that we couldn't be together. I'm not that kind of girl. Like, of course I was going to wait until you were single.
How did you even know I was in a relationship?
I mean, like, we have mutual friends in at work, and so I just, I knew some things about you.
Wait, so you've been, like, stalking me for the past year?
No. I'm not that kind of crazy person. I'm not a stalker at all.
What kind of crazy person are
I just
you?
wanted to make sure that, like, you knew what our life was like before, and it was documented.
Allison, this is creepy.
It's not at all. Like, it's really just meant to be sweet and endearing, and I mean, you're really gonna love it when you see it. I promise.
I feel unsafe.
I don't think anybody blames you for that, Mark.
Allison.
Holy cow.
I think you've officially scared Mark a little bit.
Because of you. Because it wasn't supposed to be like this. He was supposed to see it on our date, and now you ruined it, and everybody knows it. I was supposed to show him this book, and he was supposed to just be so happy to see it.
Yeah, Allison, you know what? I'm sorry I screwed that up for you.
Thank you for the apology, but that doesn't change anything.
Allison, in your mind, how was this going to play out exactly? He was going to fall in love with you after you gave him a book?
Who the do you think you are?
Whoa!
That is exactly what was supposed to happen.
Oh, honey.
Don't honey me. You know this was a genius plan, and you're just upset because you didn't think about it.
What? There's so many things wrong with this.
You guys are such ass. How dare you spoil this
Allison,
on the radio for me?
Allison,
you ruined the surprise.
I don't know. Hey, Allison.
Everything. You made me
Look,
and everything.
Allison, I know that you're upset, but I haven't even asked if Mark will go out with you again. Like, the whole thing might not be ruined. Mark, would you like to go out with Allison again on a second date? We'll pay for it.
No.
See? It's because of you.
Yes.
You ruined this. You did this.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Allison. I think Allison's gone.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to get another photo book sent to the station, Jubal, but it's going to be all of you with your eyes crossed out.
I'm scared for my safety. And Mark, I
Yeah.
think you might need to find a new job and a new town.
I think calling you guys might have literally saved my life.
I think you're right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592. It says, way to go, guys. You just ruined the love of her life. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I know, it's kind of our thing. We tend to do that. We're talking about today's second date update. In case you missed it, this dude, Mark, wanted to call a coworker, sort of, that he went out with. Her name was Allison. They had a good time, but when we got her on the phone, we found out the reason she wasn't calling him back. She also is very into Mark.
Very.
And she wasn't calling him back because she was making a photo collage of their lives. Not their lives together, because they've only been on one date, but their lives before they met.
Oh.
So that she could give it to him and say, now our lives are changing and we'll create our own collage. And
Yeah.
Mark thought it was weird. We thought it was weird. And then she freaked out on us because we ruined her chances.
And here's the thing. I mean, my personal opinion, even if you're dating for like a year, photo collages are kind of like
Yeah.
questionable. You know?
Yeah, photo collages anytime are kind of creepy no matter what. Like, you could have been together your whole life. Like, let's say you've been together 50 years, and then your wife comes out and she's like, look what I made. I made a photo collage of the last 50 years. You're like, oh, time to get a divorce. You are a weirdo.
I don't know about weirdo, but it's probably not something that you're like, yay, I've been waiting for this photo collage. Like, yeah.
So she ended up hanging up on us. They're not going out again, and she's super mad. Not because he thought the photo collage was weird. She's super mad because us getting the information out of her ruined her chances at a lifetime of happiness with Mark.
She had a surprise coming, man, and it was definitely a surprise.
Well, we just lost a listener, guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming she'll probably be all right because she sounds like the kind of person that the next dude she meets and goes on a date with will also be having a collage made. So she'll be all right. She will find love. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I think a Mariners game is a good place to meet people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're in the beer garden, people are drunk.
Oh, yeah. Awesome place.
See,
Seriously.
why do you always have to associate drunk with meeting people? You know you could do that sober, too, right?
Not me.
Yeah.
Some people can. I don't know.
Yeah.
James is on the phone with us right now. James met a girl outside of Safeco Field. You met her in the beer garden during a Mariners game?
Yeah. I was at the beer garden with a couple friends, and
Did you just walk up to her and see her and want to talk to her, or was she in a group of other friends that you had out there?
she was there with like a couple of friends, but I saw that she had like a Mariners shirt on, and I'm used to a lot of girls wearing like sports shoe jerseys or whatever, but they never really know anything about the team.
Those ones are usually wearing the pink jerseys.
Even I can't stand the pink jerseys.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
I know.
But it turns out that she's not just one of those like blind fans. She actually really knows all of her stats and knows everything about the players, and I thought that was kind of cool. So I asked her out.
Nice. Okay, cool. Where'd you guys go out to?
To like a sports bar, just because I thought, there was a game going on. So it's like, we can keep this kind of chill and just hang out there. And I found her to be like really funny and doesn't take herself too seriously, which is nice because I've had a lot of kind of high maintenance girlfriends before, so this was kind of fun.
All right. So you had a good time there, and how'd that end?
I told her that I was just going to go and work out and then change, but if she wanted, we could like hook up later that day.
This date has been awesome, but I'll tell you what, too many beers, so carbs. I got to go run to the gym real quick.
James.
Is that what you did?
Pretty much. I was like, well, I have to go to the gym today, so like,
Oh, man.
I got to go home after that and change. But I'll give you a call or whatever. I called her and called her and called her, and it's been a week.
Did she seem at all offended by the fact that you wanted to leave your date to go to the gym?
I mean, the way that I see it is that, when we were at this bar, it was just like we were here to just watch the game. Once the game ended, we still hung out for like half an hour or so.
Yeah.
I didn't think like she expected it to be like an 8-hour date. I was just like, if you want to hang out again later today, let's do that.
And you called her and like, oh man, I'm so pumped right now. My guns are just blazing. You ready to meet up again? And you haven't heard anything back from her, huh?
I haven't heard anything from her now, and it's been like a week.
James, there's nothing weird that happened on this date because, I mean, the way you portray it, the way you paint it is, I don't know, why wouldn't she call you back?
Then that's why I'm calling you guys, because I don't know what went wrong. I really thought we had a great time. I don't even have like the slightest hint that anything I've done or said could have been wrong, so I don't know what the problem is.
Huh.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, give her a call, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for the second date update, we've got James on the phone. He met Jill at a Mariners game and then took her out to a sports bar because that's what they bonded over in the first place. Hey, James, you really got to tell us what you like about her so much. Is it the fact that she's a girl that's really into sports?
She's really in shape. She's blonde. I thought that was cool.
That's like the only requirement
Yeah.
you need, huh?
Okay. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Blonde and in shape.
And for anybody just tuning in, you left the date at the sports bar to go to the gym
Yeah.
and had plans to meet up with her later after that, but she didn't answer your phone calls.
Yeah, she never got back to me. It's been like a week.
Okay.
All right, we'll call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello,
Hi, is Jill there?
this is Jill.
What's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Why are you calling me?
What's new? It's been a while since we talked.
Don't be creepy.
Like forever. Like literally forever.
Yeah,
Jubal.
like we've never spoke before.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how she thinks this is funny is beyond me.
Hey, Jill, you went out on a date with a friend of mine a little while ago.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your friend?
His name is James.
Yeah. How do you know James?
You know, just friends of friends. So we're both big Mariners fans, you know.
Come on.
Okay.
So he said that he enjoyed your date, but he was wondering why you wouldn't call him back. And I said, you know what? Let's give Jill a call and ask.
Well, what did James tell you?
He said that you met at Safeco Field during a Mariners game and then made plans to go to a sports bar.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a sporty girl, but it's not really my typical first date.
So did just going there bother you?
Well, it was fine at first, and, you know, like, he bought my drink and stuff, and I don't know, he just kind of started freaking me out because he was getting really into the game.
Mm.
Like, he just started yelling at the TV.
Oh, okay. So one of those guys.
Yeah, like, it was like something had personally happened to him, you know? He was, like, red in the face, like, slamming his hand on the bar, like he was freaking out, and I was kind of, at first it was funny, and then I was like, what's going on?
I've got a couple friends that are like that too. I don't like watching sports with them in public places because they go nuts, and you're just like, dude, this is very embarrassing.
Yeah, and it's like we weren't doing very well, like the Mariners were like down 3 or 4, and the umpire made a bad call, and he really freaked out, and he was like, I have to go take care of this outside.
What?
And I was like, okay.
What do you,
and he just like left the bar, like left me at the bar, and I saw him through the window having like a temper tantrum.
Oh my God.
So he went outside to freak out over a bad call?
Yeah.
Having a fit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw him like kicking the side of the building, and like I was like, oh my, what? And the bartender was like, do you want to go take care of your boyfriend? I'm like, no, he's not my boyfriend. We're like, on a first date. And he was like, well, you know, I'm going to go talk to him. So
No.
he was out there for like 10 minutes.
What?
Cooling down.
And then he came back. The game ended. We lost. And he was like, you know, I can't really focus. I have to go to the gym to work out my frustration.
Dude, if you're rooting for the Mariners, how do you ever get anything done in your life if you can't focus when they lose?
I know, right?
Jill, I should tell you that James is on the phone with us right now and heard everything you just said.
Yeah, so is that how it went down?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that true, James? Did you get that mad?
I got mad. I mean, I'm a huge sports fan, and they were, like, losing. And so, yeah, I got mad. But it's not like I was having terrible temper tantrums. It's normal for a fan to get angry.
That doesn't sound normal.
I get into certain games that I watch, but I've never had to go outside and start kicking the wall and screaming at passersby.
I didn't want to have, like, a tantrum in the bar, so I decided to go outside. I thought that was, like, the polite thing to do.
Yeah, but you left me in the bar. Big by myself.
I said I'd be right back. And you were like I thought you were like a big sports fan too. I thought you would be upset about it as well.
Well, I mean, I was upset, but you were like legitimately freaking out. Like you had a problem.
It's called being a good fan. It's supporting your team.
Wait.
I don't know. I feel like maybe you have anger management issues?
No, I don't have anger management. I am a sports fan. This is the most common thing in the world. How can you not?
James.
Don't have anger management issues.
James.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what I did. I really don't. I also feel like if you didn't want to meet up that day, you could have just texted me or whatever and said, hey, you know what, I'm not interested, instead of just, like, leaving me hanging for a week.
James, you got passion. That's what it's called.
No.
Passion.
Exactly. It's called passion.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is like a huge red flag. Like a huge red flag, James.
Yeah, like how would you act if we were, like watching a game and there was a small child around or like an old lady or something?
Well, you hope there's no bad calls because one of them's getting chucked through the window. Hey, Jill.
Yeah.
We'd love to send you guys out on a second date. We'll pay for it. Would you be willing to go out with James again? Maybe we'll send you to a place that doesn't have any sort of sports, TVs, memorabilia, anything. None of that.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good decision. Are you kidding me?
He's just a sports fan.
No, he's not.
Well, you know what? I don't actually even want to go on a date with you because obviously you're not a real fan.
What?
It's not even about
I
that.
can't be with somebody who's not like as passionate about something that they pretend to be. Okay, so forget it.
I am a real fan. I can just control myself in public.
No, because if you were a real fan, then you would care what's going on in the game, and obviously you don't care. There's nothing you can okay with that, so it's fine.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I kinda
hopefully, I hope you find a girl that can deal with your
I'm sure I will.
crazy
Yeah, I like you.
All right, James. Well, you got your answer.
Yeah, well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. At least now I can find somebody who actually cares about the sport. Like,
Oh.
You know what, dude?
Yeah, good luck with that.
James, I want you and I to go to a Storm game, though. I want to see you at a WNBA game just going ham.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm going to start today's second date update by saying 3 words. Welcome back, Guru.
Yo, what is going on over there?
Not much. If you don't know who Guru is, this is his 7th second date update. He's done 6 before. He's actually had one girl agree to go out with him again. Let's go over some of the highlights from your dates. You took a girl on a Costco date that ended with her jumping from a pedicab, if I remember correctly. There was the other girl the last time you called. You showed up at her house with groceries ready to make her kebabs, but she didn't know that you were coming over. That's the problem with that one.
And you referred to them as skin kebabs.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you again. How have you been, man? It's been a long time.
I miss you. Drew, I miss you, man. I miss everybody there.
Aw.
And it's great to hear your voices. It's like sunshine in my ears. I'm sorry I've been out of touch. I've been working on a book. I put the other ones down.
Okay, what happened to the other one that you were working on?
I just felt a new need arose. The working title is Seattle's Guide to the Best Free Restrooms.
Free restrooms.
Free restrooms. No, you know what?
pretty good.
That is handy, actually, Guru, because, look, as a guy who probably has to go to the bathroom a lot in public places because I have to urinate like every 5 seconds, there's a lot of places that kick you out if you're not a customer, and I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, because, whether I bought something or not, I'm still in your space, and I've got a need like all the customers.
Yeah,
They're filling things up. And I got to empty something, but we're all in it together.
Yeah, we are all in this together. It's really great to hear from you. We just get emails from you from time to time, and apparently you have another girl that you want us to call. Now, you're sure you want to do a second date update with us again? This will be your 7th one.
I stopped calling them dates, Drew. I've been calling them explorations. Lately.
Explorations? Hey.
Wow.
No, it's a good thing to call it because you guys are exploring each other. I get it.
Yeah, that's why it takes a minute to get used to, but then you'll see it makes a lot of sense.
All right. Tell us a little bit about the girl that you went out on a date with.
An exploration.
Sorry, exploration.
Yeah.
Well, I met Vicky at the post office and was in front of me. And she got up to the window and she ordered forever stamps.
I love those things.
Yeah, do I have to say it again? Forever.
So, Guru, it sounds like you heard the term forever and you took that as a sign to talk to her.
You're talking finance or commerce. I'm talking emotionally.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
So she ordered forever stamps, and that's how you feel about her.
That's how I felt about it. The light bulb went off. A sun-sized light bulb went off. And I was thinking, forever. It's all I could think of. It's all Guru, just like a marble in my brain going around forever. And then I stepped up, and then she was sending something priority. And I thought, Guru could make this girl priority. This could be it.
It's all working out for you here.
Signs are there.
Sometimes the stars align, you know what I mean? And you're just in the post office, and then the girl next to you happens to be the one, and you just have to listen.
This is what I try to tell people. You don't know when it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Stars align all the time.
So how'd you talk to this girl? You said her name was Vicky?
Vicky. So Vicky and Guru stepped outside, and Guru looked her dead in the eyes with forever stamps going around like the wheel on a slot machine. Just forever stamps. Anyway, I don't know if that made any sense. I'm a little in love right now.
It made. Hey, you can't be expected to make sense when you got all those emotions running through your body. I understand.
It's a chemical reaction, Jubal.
Yeah.
It's a chemical reaction.
Look, you're excited and you're nervous because you're doing another second date update with us. It's understandable. So she said she would go out with you, and then what happened? What'd you guys do?
But so Guru went out and bought a bunch of Post-it notes. And we wrote a bunch of positive things on them, and Vicky chipped in, and I wrote a bunch of positive things, and some were things that Jubal taught Guru. And then we spent about an hour and a half sticking these Post-its on people's mailboxes.
That's fun. Yeah.
Cute.
You got any examples of what they said?
Guru's been trying something new lately. I've replaced, bad words. If people are aggressive, they have bad feelings, I've replaced the bad word with the word flower. So if someone would say, hey, you, blank off, I would say, hey, why don't you flower off?
Okay. So if I say, hey, this is my friend Guru, he's a badass mother flower. That's how you say it. Okay.
Exactly.
So you guys did that, and then what happened? How'd the rest of your date go?
Well, Guru was a little tuckered out, so we sat down in a park and had a really nice conversation, really smooth. And but I was still feeling good. Vicky had Guru kind of, heart on a pogo stick. So I said, well, let's keep giving back. We should pick up some garbage here in the park. And then she remembered she had some cats. She had to go home and feed her cats. So Guru suggested, he could help, but she said the cats are sick, and it's a specific thing Guru couldn't help.
So, what was her favorite part of the date, you think, Guru?
Well, I think probably when Vicky tried to come up with one of the Post-it notes herself, and she said it was hard for her, and I think she really enjoyed the time it took to think, and think about how to give back to people.
Yeah, it's good. And you gave her an exercise in thinking about other people rather than herself. I appreciate that.
Selfless.
So, and I think Vicky did too, even though it seemed hard for her, but that sometimes the toughest nut is the most delicious one inside once you've cracked it.
I agree. Now, when she left, did you guys kiss, hug, any of that kind of physical contact?
Well, we put our bodies together for a second. It was
you
really
hugged.
brief.
All right.
Yeah, kind of a hug, yeah.
Now, how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
Well, I've called her a lot. It's been a week, and Guru's called a lot, but, I can only check my phone sometimes. So,
right.
Well,
I know.
She may have called. I'm sure she has.
Okay.
Well, that could be it. It could just be a miscommunication. Yeah. You guys could be the Lewis and Clark on this exploration of love.
Yes, we could.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Guru thinks. I'm sure she's tried because she knows I'm concerned about her. So
Okay.
I just like to know she's okay, and then I'd like to, explore her some more.
All right. Well, you know how it works, Guru. I'm going to play a song, and then we're going to come back. And you're going to do your second exploration update. I don't want to call it a date because we got to call it an exploration, right?
Okay.
Remember, winners aren't quitters. And where does it start, Guru? Where does it start?
It starts in the heart.
It starts at the heart. And we're at your heart again. And we're going to come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Let's do it.
All right.
Do it.
Hang on for me, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and
Special
Jubal
treat
in the
for
morning.
everybody.
Second date update.
Guru is on the phone with us. He's a second date all-star. This will be his 7th
Holy cow.
second date update. Now, if you don't know who Guru is, he's a very passionate guy with a lot of energy, some of it misguided. Basically, you have to really understand Guru to get Guru. Now, we understand you here, Guru. I'm hoping that the
I know
girl...
you do, Jubal. I know we Guru and Jubal have brain share going on. But I hope.
I feel like sometimes at night, Guru, I lay in bed before I go to sleep, and I feel like you're thinking about the same thing that I'm thinking about. That's how close we are.
Are we sure there shouldn't be a second date update for you two?
We are. Everybody knows we have a thing going
Okay.
on.
Okay, good.
So I'm hoping, though, that Vicky understands you like we do and like our listeners do, because our listeners love you, Guru, and they want to see you find a girl that will go out with you and you can spend some time with, because you fall for girls quickly. You know that.
Oh, Guru loves them, I want to say first, and I hope we all find that forever stamp in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I do fall quick, and I don't think that's a fault, and I'm sorry, but I want to apologize for it, Jubal. I do fall quick.
Yeah.
Guru's got a soft heart.
The thing that's good about you, Guru, is you are who you are, and you don't apologize for that, and I appreciate that.
Thanks, Jubal. I think it's the only way to live as far as I can see it. That's how I was raised. That's what I believe in. So.
Okay.
All right, we're going to call Vicky right now. Just to remind everybody, you met Vicky at the post office. She was buying forever stamps. You heard the word forever, and you knew that you should ask her out, and then you guys kind of went to the park on your date, and you haven't been able to get a hold of her since.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then ask her why she's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Remember
Remember what I said? Winners aren't quitters, are they?
Winners aren't quitters.
All right, Guru.
She's not picking up.
Hang on.
Hello.
Hi, is Vicky there?
Yeah, this is Vicky.
Hey, Vicky, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Have you listened to us before?
No, sorry.
That's all right. I forgive you. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours, and he asked us to get a hold of you.
Okay.
His name is Guru.
Oh, okay.
He's a very outgoing, passionate dude. He went out with you a little while ago, emailed us because he hasn't been hearing back from you. Would love to take you on a second date. Did you like Guru? How was your date with Guru?
Guru is a really nice guy. He's super interesting.
Isn't he? He's an interesting guy. That's a good way, and I think he would take that as a compliment if you called him interesting.
Yeah, he's very interesting, and he's very, very, kind. He's a very kind person.
What was it like to go out with Guru?
It's unique, I think. It's a word for it. I mean, I knew it was kind of strange. Right when he asked me out, we were at a post office, and then after I'd agreed to go out with him, he said he couldn't text me, and then he ran back inside the post office and got a pen and came back out, and he wrote a time on his hand and showed it to me and said, "Meet me back here in 48 hours."
So he wrote the time actually on his hand and said, "Meet me back here at this time," and that was it? He didn't tell us that part about writing it on his hand. We talked to him a little bit about your date.
Oh,
he didn't tell us that much. He just said that he met you at the post office and asked you out, and you agreed to it, which is cool.
Yeah.
And did you like what you guys did on your date? He told us that you put Post-it notes on mailboxes, like with inspirational things on them, and then went to the park.
Yeah, it was. I can honestly say I've never done that on a date before, and I thought it was really nice. I mean, and we picked up trash, in the park to sort of give back to the community. He wanted to do something like that, and I thought that was fine. It was a nice thing to do.
Okay.
And then at the end of the date, we were at the park and we sat down, and he said he had a surprise for me and he wanted me to close my eyes. So I did, and
were you nervous about that?
I knew it would be something that I couldn't expect, but I wasn't scared or anything.
Right.
So I opened my eyes, and he had put a scarf around my neck, and so I said, "Thank you." He was really excited about it, and then informed me that he had found it while we were picking up the trash.
Oh, gross.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, no. Oh,
He gave you a scarf that he found on the ground picking up. But that's still a nice gift. I mean, he wanted to give you something.
Yeah, and I didn't want to offend him because you're right. I mean, he totally viewed it as a gift, and he found this thing and he wanted to share it with me. And so, of course, I didn't want to hurt his feelings. But in my brain, I'm now wearing garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was hard. And so I convinced him that the best thing to do would be to donate it, and then someone who really needed it more than I did could appreciate it.
Right.
And so he was okay with that.
That's good.
What would you say to Guru right now if you could say something to him?
if I could say something to him, I would just say that, I had a very interesting time with him, and he's a really, really nice person, and he's just not someone that I am personally interested in dating.
Okay, well, you just kind of told him that because Guru's actually listening.
Oh. Vicky, what I was trying to say was that we've all been discarded. Someone has tossed all of us away at least once. And what Guru was trying to tell Vicky is that you could be my scarf. And I found you, and we could be together. And someone threw that away and didn't see value, but I see you as a million forever stamp in my life. And Guru, Vicky, if you just give Guru another chance, I won't put any trash around your neck. That's not how I saw it, but I won't do anything like that. And I'd love another chance to explore you and explore us.
That's really, really flattering, Guru. And I guess you heard me say, I think you're really interesting, and you're a very kind person, and you're really nice. But I'm just not interested in exploring us romantically.
Huh. Jubal, you want to take it from here, Jubal?
Hey, Vicky, Guru is just a very passionate guy. I mean, you can see that. I would love to see you give Guru another shot. I really would.
Vicky, give Guru another shot. I thought you were so smart and beautiful, and I'll do whatever you want on the next day. You can pick the whole thing, and I'll even let you pay for it.
I'll let you do everything.
I'd love to see you again. Jubal might even foot the bill, Vicky.
I'll pay for it.
If you ask him nice, Jubal might even pay for it.
It's not about who pays for it, Guru.
Wait, Vicky, you were attracted to him in the beginning, right? There was a spark there when you said yes. You agreed to meet a man at the post office in 48 hours.
Well, I did. I agreed, to meet a man at the post office, but what I ended up meeting was a guru, and that's a bit much.
That's more than a man, Vicky. That's better than a man.
Right.
Guru is a better man than I'll ever be. Isn't that right?
I won't accept that, Jubal.
All right, so Vicky, there's no way we can get you to go out with Guru again.
No, I don't think so.
No, not at all.
We gotta let her go.
No.
Jubal, I think we gotta let her go, Jubal.
I'm sorry, no second date for you today, okay?
That's all right, Jubal. That's all right, because you know what? I got you guys.
Yeah.
I got you guys, and we got this whole beautiful city to explore, and there's love out there somewhere, and I hope everybody finds it.
That's right, man.
Amen.
And don't be a stranger. Like, it's been too long since we've heard from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be. I'm sorry about that. I've just been busy with this book, and maybe if the listeners have ideas about a title for it, they can send it in. And Brooke, I'm going to figure out your address soon and send that baby present.
Okay, you can always just bring it to my work address. That might be better, Guru.
Okay, we'll get them next time, Jubal.
We'll get them next time. We'll talk to you later, buddy.
Talk to you next time.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.